We once worked with a leader named Henry who admitted that he was not very good at exploring others' paths. He looked at these skills, these explore skills, as his biggest personal challenge, and so he decided to really focus on getting better. To start, he chose to practice at home because with his family and specifically with his kids, he was way better at lecturing than just listening. And while he was anxious to get into it, his experiment, it got off to a pretty rocky start. In fact, he struggled the very first day. He turned to his son and asked,
"Hey buddy, how's school going?"
It was fine.
Dead end. But he was determined to continue.
And what do they got you learning these days?
Just chemistry.
And apparently his son was immune to the explore skills. With this conversation just completely shut down, he turned to his daughter, searching for something to start a conversation, and asked,
"Is that a new haircut?"
Dad, I got it cut like literally 2 weeks ago.
Whoa, 0 for 2. At this point, he was totally ready to quit. He had tried, he had really tried, but it just didn't seem to be working. It was only because his wife encouraged him to keep at it that he decided not to quit right then and there. Over the course of the next months, he continued to work at this. He focused on listening and asking instead of telling and lecturing. About 2 months into his experiment, both of his kids went to their mom independently and asked,
Mom, is Dad dying?
No, Dad's not dying.
Well, it just seems like he's doing this closure stuff.
The breakthrough came about 3 months later. His son came into his office and flopped down in a chair. Henry fought the urge to get on his case for disturbing his work, and instead, he started to explore.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing really.
Henry could tell there was something. Everything about this kid's nonverbal cues were screaming that something was bothering him. So Henry tried a mirroring statement.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
Well, it's just that the teacher keeps making me look dumb in front of the entire class. And all my friends make fun of me for it.
Wow. That seems like it'd be kind of tough.
Yeah, it is.
The two of them went on to have the first meaningful conversation that they had had in a very long time. The power of using explore skills in combination is that by focusing 100% on trying to understand the other person, their point of view, their thoughts, their feelings, you create mutual purpose. At that moment, regardless of the issue being discussed, their primary purpose is to be understood. If your primary purpose is to understand them, then that creates a powerful mutual purpose. Also, as you ask, mirror, paraphrase, and prime, you don't lecture or debate. You don't try to convince. You seek to understand them. There are very few things you can do to demonstrate more respect to another person than to listen to them. In a very short time, with just a few exchanges, you can draw much closer to solving problems and strengthening relationships.